Thank you, Pastor Adam. Thank you, Vicar Adam, for inviting me to come here today and talk to you. I also would like to, on another note, say thank you so much to everybody who participated and helped out with that daily bread food truck. A lot of the families that we help out at the Tiger's Den Food Pantry are also recipients of those meals from the Daily Bread food truck, and they kind of depend on that in the wintertime for meals. All right. So, as you said, I have given myself the title of volunteer coordinator because there's two of us that have actually been the coordinators that set up the Tiger's Den Food Pantry. We opened back in May of 2017 with approximately 24 families that were the people who were part of the Windermere Food to Home program. So we became that next extension. And we started in the basement of St. Paul's. We had one room. Today, we have more than 45 to 50 families who come on a monthly basis. We now have taken over 4 rooms at St. Paul's. And in case I don't say it later, you are all invited to come and see what this looks like in action. We are open the first, third, and fifth Thursday of every month from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and the second and fourth Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'd suggest that you not come when we're open. I'm a volunteer at St. Paul's also in the office there, and I'm there on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. If you would like to come, call the office, and I will make arrangements to take you through. When we first started, obviously our main mission is feed the need. We've tried very hard to take that awful level of worry that is in those lives who can't really feed their children because of whatever the circumstances are. We started with the food, and we weren't open very long before Arlene from here came to us one day and said, "Would you like some baby clothes?" So now we have baby clothes and kids' clothes and grown-ups' clothes for free. They're all donations. We get everything. We are solely, totally all about the donations. Every time you see the note that comes here that says we could use something, that's exactly what we need to restock the shelves. If you are living in the Amherst area, we had a lady come and who's much better at the internet than I am. She put on there one day a picture. We were a little low on goods that day, and the outpouring from people that saw that on Facebook was absolutely astounding. But in addition to the food that you give us, sometimes we've asked you for paper products or personal care products, because those are the things that no matter how many food stamps you have, you can't buy toilet paper and you can't buy baby formula. So we also supply all of that. In the back, I brought information that gives just a little bit more, and there's some really bad black and white pictures of what the pantry looks like. The other thing that we live on is our volunteers. Right now, we're open, as I said, usually 4 or 5 times a month. And the volunteers we ask, can you help us shop with our clients? Can you help us restock the shelves? And on and on. So if there's ever a time when you feel like you'd like to see what we do and then maybe be interested in volunteering, I saved paper and put it on the back. So it's right there for you if you'd like to do that. The other thing I'd like to tell you too and have you understand is that at some point in time, all of us have been in a place where these people are today. I know I was. My husband got laid off, and you don't know what to do that next time around. And the worry and the suffering that these people go through when you look at your children and you're like, it's your birthday. We don't have anything for you. We can help them with that. We're there whenever they need us. We're there whenever we can help them. And the one thing that is most important to us is that we treat every one of those individuals as part of a family. We don't judge. We don't ask questions. Yes, they do have to prove a need. So if they're like already on food stamps, we've got them taken care of. But they have to prove need. And we are only open for those people in need in zip code 14226. And I think people think of 14226 as being an area that is, ooh, it's Snyder. We have a lot of people in our area who need a lot of help. And you are the ones that help us do that. And I'd like to say one more thing about a very, very wonderful young man that goes to this church. Ilya, and for the life of me, I don't know his last name. You beat you guys. Everybody knows Ilya. One of the things that I was having a real problem with is we are also part of the Western New York Food Bank. And in order to, we receive grants from them so we can order food from them. But you have to order in huge quantities. So we'd be getting a delivery of 400 pounds of food at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, okay, the people that are most likely to be able to help us do that are working, or they're in school. Ilya and his young group of gentlemen that are at UB have volunteered to come and help us whenever we need them. And the first time they came, I have to tell you, I didn't really know who was coming. I had just contacted UB. Luckily, I made it through the entire time they were there. They unloaded all of that food for us. They set up the ramp to this. When they left, Pastor Steve happened to walk in, and I just lost it. I cried. It was the most beautiful thing that I had ever seen. There are an awful lot of aha moments that happen in all of our lives. Come and join us at the food pantry. We'll let you see them too. Thank you.